Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. So Notre Dame's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
It's a 2-yard game, 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That picks up a first down. They're spotted at the 39.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Hands off to the fullback. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is...
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Golden Eagles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though?
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
A crucial third down play right here. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but the gain moves the ball to the 6, first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Golden Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Great cut. They whiff on him. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a big-time player by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Second down after the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
I'll flip back to the QB. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they get the second half started with the running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finding space at the no shot to bring him down. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Could be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. And here's the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And moves the ball to the 35, another 1st down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'd like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Golden Eagles will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what